So this is our chapter, file handling. From the name itself, you can understand we are talking about the file. Can anyone say what is file generally? In computer, what is file? Yeah, can I get the
It
answer?
is a folder which
A
consists of
folder having many storage.
No, you get confused. Folder is different, file is different. No, I'm asking for a file. Folder may contain number of files. That's okay. What is file? I didn't get it, ma.
Collection of modules, sir.
No. That's what I'm. Don't confuse with the previous topic. I'm not talking about modules, libraries. You are still keep your brain in the fourth chapter, Python libraries. Not you come out from that. Generally, in computer, file is there. No, what is file? In generally. For example, Word file. Hey, you open that means you can get the PDF file. Download the PDF file. Download the JPEG file. Likewise, we are saying no. What is file? For example, download the PDF file. I'm saying what is that? So from that we are using the term file. No, what is that? Can you say? General computer, not into the Python. I'm not asking. Yeah.
Stored data.
Very good. Very exact answer. That is Ashwant, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So stored that a collection of data into a common name, under a common name, that is called file. Okay. What is file means collection of data stored under a common name, that is called file. Okay. For example, PDF file, I'm just saying that chapter 1 PDF file. This is likewise I'm saying. What is that meaning? The file name is chapter 1 or whatever it may be. So collection of data related to the chapter 1, that should be a common, that should be a one thing under a common name. Okay, that is called file. Okay, so now you understand what is somebody say something means. Okay, so that is file. So in this chapter we are going to discuss about how to use the file in Python. Okay, that is the concept. Why we need file? That before that, how to use in the Python. Before that, we have one question: why we need file, sir? Okay, if you are asking the question means it is for your understanding. I'm showing one program. From that you can easily understand. For example, I showed the program to the NCERT students also, the same program you can see. For example, suppose we are having on volleyball tournament. Okay, you are collecting the data. Okay, I'm explaining one scenario. Just imagine that. Okay, your PT sir, that is our PT sir coming and asking you, hey, you are computer science students, no? Can you do one favor? Can you collect all the volleyball student name? That is who are all willing to participate in the tournament. Likewise, the sir is asking you, what you will do, whether this program is correct, the projected program is correct to get the name. See the program. Can anyone explain the program? What is the first line?
First we are getting the list from the user.
creating empty list.
Okay, first line is A equal to list, empty list. Okay, print statement, volleyball tournament, we are printing. Print, okay, it is not needed. For example, I'm omitting this one. Okay, and next thing, we are using the for loop.
Is the number of students.
Yeah, for example, 6 players we need, no,
Students,
isn't it? Is it correct? 6
we
players,
need
no?
to give n.
N we need to prescribe, no.
Choice is them's only, no sir, not our wish.
No. For example, generally just think that volleyball tournament, you are collecting the students' name. How many players we need for volleyball?
14 players.
14.
7.
Isn't it? Is it 14 players needed?
2 teams, sir.
Yeah, 2 team. Okay, with substitution. Okay, with substitute. Okay. For main players are there 6, no? Okay, let it be 7 plus 7. I'm just modifying with substitute. 7 players we need. Okay. Whatever n number of players, as you said, n number of players we need, we are giving that. Suppose I'm taking n. N is 7. Okay. So 7 name we got. What is we are getting the name and we are appending into the A list. So now what is in the list? The names which we entered, that is stored in list now. Have you understood? Can you
Yes,
understand? Yeah. So for example, I'm directly running this program for your understanding. Just a minute. Okay, it is asking volleyball tournament name list. So 7 name we have to enter. Okay. For example, I'm just entering Raju, Kumar, Harish, Ramesh. Likewise, we are just entering some name. Tell something Gautam. Okay, then tell something Hari, Naveen. Okay, likewise, I enter the name. Now, final list. The A contains, that is which we stored. So these 7 names are stored in list. Am I right? Correct, no?
yes, sir.
Correct. So I will just close this one. So 7 names are stored in list. Okay. So before that, I'm just asking this print A. Directly, I'm asking that print A. I no need to collect all the data. I already collected the data. So that's what I'm erasing this line. Okay, this line is comment. I made as a comment line. Okay. So these lines won't execute. So if I run this program now, whether the 7 names are, whether it will display?
No, sir. It should
No,
not
sir.
ask any name to us.
No, now only we stored the 7 names into a list A. No, A list contains 7 names. No. Now I'm asking to print the A. What will print?
Empty list.
Why? We stored no, where it is, where it is gone, where it's gone.
But we didn't save it, sir.
You are saying we didn't save the program.
Yes, sir.
Hey, how man, without saving how to run this file? I saved it.
Yes, sir.
Control S I given, I saved it. Without save, I cannot run this program in computer, no? So I'm just taking
No,
computer
sir.
only.
Output we didn't save.
Output, how to save the output? There is no, okay, in runtime, only we given the name. That names are stored in the list only, no? Do you got it?
Yes, sir.
Now finally we verified that what we got what we entered the name, we verified that all the names are stored in the list, because finally we printed the final name list is A. We printed the A also. It is verified all the names are 100% stored in the list. Okay, suppose we are taking this program and collecting the data, and once we collected, we are submitting the name list to PTSR means none of the name is there. Okay, what is the meaning means what I'm coming to tell, the program variables are the program identifiers are the data object. It may be a list, it may be a dictionary, or it may be integer, string, whatever data type. Okay, so the data object will be alive till the execution of the program. This is the point I am coming to tell. Okay, for example, we got the list, we typed the name literally 100% true, and all the name list are added to the list. Finally, we verified the list also. What are the names are there are stored in the object A. Okay, A is the object. It is a list data type. Okay, even we verified once we completed the program. Suppose once I completed the execution, the data object will be erased. Correct, no? All the name list which we stored, that all the names are got erased. It is deleted automatically. Okay, at the runtime only the data will be alive. Okay, after the runtime, all the data will be erased. So we discussed the scope. Can you remember it? In functions, we discussed the 2 type of scopes. One is local scope, another one is global scope. What is local scope? Can you explain? Can you please tell?
It is defined for that function alone.
Yes, within the function only the variable or the data, I mean the data object. It may be a integer or string, list, dictionary, whatever it may be, that will be alive. Okay, that is local scope within the function. Okay, outside the function, global scope means, can you say? What is global scope?
Variables assigned to whole model.
Yeah, this is
Whole
very important.
program.
Yes, this is very important line. The scope, what is global scope means the variable or the object can be accessible and modifiable throughout the program. Wherever you need in the program, in another module or even another function, wherever you need throughout the program, the variable will be alive. That is, the data will be alive. Okay, or the object will be alive. That is called global scope. Now we got the solution for within the scope, that is local scope we know, global scope we know. After the program, okay, what is global scope? The data can be accessible or modifiable throughout the program. Throughout the program, okay. Once we completed the program, we run the program successfully. Okay, after the program, what's about the question mark for the data, isn't it? It's a question mark for the data which we entered, whatever the data we entered, where it is stored. It is not stored, isn't it? Correct? No? Did you understand my point?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So the data, what is the reliability on the program? What is the reliability of the data? What the storability of the data? It's a big question mark. Okay. Now you can understand the concept. File is needed. Okay. A file is needed to store the data permanently in the computer. It may be a computer or whatever gadget, mobile or whatever thing. So we need a file in order to store the data permanently. Correct. So now you can understand what is the importance of, or why the file is important, or what is the importance of file. Can you understand now? Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Can you say what is the why we need file? We know what is file. What is the importance of file?
To store the data permanently, we get it from the user.
Yes, once we collected the data, whenever, for example, you people are doing the real-time project. Okay, for example, our PT sir is asking, or any event, not only for PT department, from any event, as a computer science student, they are asking your help. They are seeking your help. Our school is seeking your help in order to collect the data. You collected the data, but what about the data security? Where the data will be stored? We don't have answer. No, for this solution is file handling. Okay. So from that, you can learn how to store the data, how to read the data also. Once we stored into the file, how to retrieve the data or how to fetch the data from the file. All those concepts we are going to see in this chapter. This is the chapter introduction. Now you can get an idea about that, what we are going to do. Okay, how to store into the file, how to retrieve from the file. These details and all we are going to see in this chapter. It is a very lengthy chapter, and the continuous attendance is very important, dear students, because one session if you missed also, you cannot get back it. That's what I'm saying. It's a very lengthy chapter. Okay, so let me see it. Okay, now let me go to the next slide. Introduction. File handling is a mechanism which we can read the data of disk file. Disk means we can store the file in a pen drive, even in a whatever location, D colon or E drive, whatever location in our computer, or even in pen drive also, or from CD also, CD or DVD, whatever thing. Okay, so from the disk, how to store into the disk? Actually, we cannot write directly to the CD or DVD, but we can read from the data. Okay, so how to read, how to write into the file, or how to write into the disk file. That is very important. You can see this word, disk files in Python program. By using Python program, how to store the data, how to retrieve the data. This is the concept. Okay, so we have seen that. So for Python program, of course, we are giving the input, we are using all the data types, list, dictionary. Once we completed the program, it is not long. As you can see, entered data is present as long as program is running. Whenever the program will run, that time only data will be present. After that, you can see, but file handling allows us to store the data entered through Python program permanently in the disk file, or later we can read back the data also. This is the importance of file handling. Suppose the question is asked, write the importance of file handling. Okay, so through the Python program, we can write the data permanently, we can store the data permanently in a disk. Whenever it is needed, that time we can read or we can modify the data also. That is the importance of file handling. This is the answer. Okay, let me go to the next slide. And what are the types are there? Data files, we are saying that we can store in a file. What are the types? How many types of files are supported in Python, sir? if you're asking means, in our syllabus they are saying 3 type of files we are going to use. That's what I'm saying. It is a little bit lengthy chapter or big chapter, and also a really important chapter also. Maximum marks will be come from this chapter only, board exam. Okay, so that's what more concentrate on this thing. Weightage is very more for this chapter. Okay, we are going to see 3 type of files. As we know, PDF file is there, Word file is there, an Excel sheet, PowerPoint, image, video file, number of files, n number of files are there. But here in Python, in our syllabus, of course, we can do the Excel, we can directly to create a PDF file, whatever thing it is possible in Python, correct only. But in our syllabus, we are going to handle 3 type of files. Okay, first one is text file. Okay, you can see the second point, text file. And next one is binary file. Okay, and third one is there, that is called CSV file. It is a old content, new it is updated. CSV file, comma separated value file, CSV. Okay, that is a file name, comma separated value file. Okay, 3 type of files we are having it in our syllabus. Okay, text file means, can you say what is text file? Do you have any basic things about text file? Can you say about text file? From the name, you can say that what is text file, what it might be the text file.
Notepad.
Very good, very good. That is text file. It is a pure ASCII code file. That is called text file. Okay. By using the text editor, we can open the file. Likewise, in Windows, what is the default text editor means? Notepad. Okay. For iOS or that is a Mac or Linux operating system, we are saying it is a terminal, not text editor. Okay, that is called text editor. In Windows, we are saying Notepad. Okay, by using the text editor, we can open the file. Okay, that is text file. What is binary file? So far, we learned the word binary. No, so what might be the binary? Yeah, can you say again? Yeah, coming to tell something. I didn't get it, Pa. Can you say again? What is binary file? Anyone can say that. Your idea.
Calculator.
Calculator. No, not calculator. Binary file. Binary means what? We have seen. I shown one. I shown one number system in a slide. Long back, I shown one to you. Number system slide I shared in our WhatsApp group also too. Okay, don't refer it immediately. We have 4 type of number system. One is binary, decimal, octal, hexadecimal. In the 4th chapter, we have discussed. Oh, can you recall it? Can you remember it? These things. So binary means by, that is 2 zeros and 1. So the data will be stored in the machine level language. Okay, but here that is binary file. The data will be stored in the machine level language. It's not, doesn't follow any ASCII code or any Unicode concepts and all, will not be in the binary file. Okay, so binary file, it will store as it is in the data in the format of computer language. Okay, let me detailedly go into the file types of file. Okay, first thing, text file. You can see text file stores information in ASCII or Unicode. So all the data will be stored in the character data type. That is very important. So you can see in text file, everything will be stored as a character. Okay, for example, character means, for our understanding, string. Okay, it will be stored as string. For example, they given computer, it is a string. How many bytes? 8 bytes. Why? Each character contains, what is the memory of each character? 1 byte. That's what? 8 bytes.
1 byte.
Yeah. Next we can see, suppose I am storing the numbers, sir. How it will take means, whatever, even though you are storing a decimal number or floating point data type or whatever data type you are storing, the text file will store all the data in the form of characters. That is very important. Text file stores all the data in the form of characters or string data type. We should not use the term string, we should use character. Okay, that is after the term for in the file handling. Okay, so all the data will be stored in the form of characters. Okay, the text file, how it will store? By using ASCII code. You know ASCII code. For each number having the unique code for that, okay, or Unicode. For example, in Windows 10 and all, Windows 10, it is following Unicode 16, okay, based on the MS Word or whatever notepad versions, okay. So based on the version, it will be from Unicode 8 is there, 16 is there, 32 is there, okay. So based on the version, the data will be stored, okay. It is another type of code, Unicode is, okay. Let we see this. And this is the two important points from the text file. It will be stored in the form of ASCII or Unicode, and the data will be stored, whatever data, it may be a number or string, that will be stored in the form of character. Okay, let you see 11237.9876. It will take 10 bytes. You can see whether how many numbers are there. Here 5 numbers.
9 numbers, 1 dot.
Yes, here, yes, 9 numbers, 1 dot, totally 10 bytes. I already said that we know even one space also considered as what? One character, no. So that's what it is showing a 10 bytes. Okay, and next point you can see EOL. What is the word for EOL, sir? End of line. Okay, what is full form for EOL? Means end of line. Let I explain that. In the text file, it will be terminated. We need to stop the line. For example, I'm storing the data. I said no. For again, I'm storing the one paragraph through Python program. I'm storing the paragraph into the file. Okay, I want to type. If I want to come to next line, means we need to give the end line. Okay, end of line, EOL. What is EOL means? That is end of line by giving /n. Okay, /n if you give means what will happen? And will come to the new line or next line. We already know what is the use of /n or /r. That is carriage return. It will take to the next line. That is /r. Okay, that is the meaning of EOL. Okay, and next we are going to see about the binary file. So binary file, it will store the information in the same format as it is in memory. Okay, so how the data is stored in the computer memory, the same format the binary file will be stored. And moreover, you can see in binary file there is no delimiter for new line. We cannot directly give /n. Okay, because it is binary format. Okay, we should give the we need to convert into the string data type. Then we need to give a specific code. That and all we will discuss in whenever we are dealing with the binary file. You can automatically understand. Okay, and next important point. First point is it will store same format. For example, if you are giving the number, it will be in the number format. If you are giving the text, the data will be stored in the text format. But in text file, how it is stored? How the data is stored in the text file?
Character form.
Yeah, characters. But in binary file, it is as the same data type.
Character.
It won't. Yeah, no. Text file in character data type. Whatever we are giving, it will be stored in the form of character. But binary file, whatever data we are giving, it will store in the same format. Suppose we give an integer format. Floating point means floating point format. Okay, string means string format, that is character format. Okay, it won't translate, that is the thing you can see in the first point, to its data type. So no translation occurs. The translation from integer number to character, the translation and all doesn't it does not occur in the binary file. Okay, that is a notable point. And third point, you can see binary files are faster and easier because as it is stored in the raw data, as it is in the proper data, it is very easy to access it. Okay, it is very faster to access the write as well as to read the text file. Okay, that is the importance of binary file. Okay, then next thing, very important concept in binary file, data in binary file cannot be directly read. Very security. This is adding the security part that because how means we are storing the data in the same format, but it will be get encrypted. Okay, suppose I am storing the confidential data. Okay, I am getting the names of you, very important names, or any mobile number or any data. If I collect from the user, I want to store in the if I stored in the binary file means binary file type means the data will be get encrypted. If the suppose the user, another user come and open the file means they cannot read the data. Okay, for example, I collected the 5 names. The 5 names, if they like to see means they cannot see. The data will be encrypted. it will be changed. For example, I typed the Kumar, the name Kumar means it won't store. Harshit Kumar is the name. If I stored in the saved in the file, the name will be encrypted. It will be in the symbols and numbers and some alphabets. Okay, the machine automatically, that is machine means the computer automatically get encrypted, encoded, not encrypted, encoded. Okay, that is the concept of binary file. Okay, so the data will be stored very safely in the binary
Sir,
file.
once again, can I repeat binary?
Yeah. For example, I am storing the data into the file means the information which I stored, no. So that data will be in encrypted form. Sorry, it will be changed. It will be converted to the encoded form. Encoded form. Okay, it is not stored as a direct form. For example,
As
if
soon as
I
we saved it, it will be encoded.
yeah, yes. Once we completed the program, the data will be encoded. Okay, into another format. One format. I mean, no translation. The data will be properly saved in the numeric means numeric. Data type is different. Don't get confused, students. Data type is different. Now I am telling about the data will be encoded form. It will be stored in encoded form. That means if I give the Harshit Kumar, it's a name I stored. I want to keep it confidential means very simple. If I type it in the binary file means the data will be Harshit Kumar will be changed as some symbols, some numbers, some alphabets, we don't know, some special character also too. It will be machine, that is the computer automatically will be get encoded. Have you understand now binary files?
How to decode it, sir?
That's what I'm coming to tell. Yes, good question. So once we in encoded form, it will be stored. Okay. So if that's what I'm coming to tell. If any person after you left the system, somebody's want to know you what you typed. If suppose they open the file, they can open the file. But what is the thing? They cannot read the data. That is a very important. Okay. Then you are saying that how to again I want to know, sir, what are the data I stored? Very simple thing. Again we need to run the program through the Python program only we can able to see the data. That is the point I am coming to tell. You can see the last point, data in
Sir.
binary files. Yes, please. Yeah.
Sir, how the computer know whether he is user or other person, sir?
So that's what, man. Who can able to run the file? For example, I will tell one thing. I stored the file, okay, in the computer. It's a very big file. I stored in the binary file all the data. After that, I deleted the Python program from the computer. Okay, I'm saying the explanation for you. Okay, so I deleted the Python program. I went to home. Suppose you are coming and seeing, try to open the file. You can able to open the file, but what is the thing? You cannot see the data. What is stored? Can you understand my point?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Again, if you
Yeah,
want to open
again,
the
yeah.
field,
For example, I want to open means, or else I can hide the Python file, or I can take into my pen drive. I can take the pen drive away. Then file will be there. But the Python program which is able to run the access the file, it is not there in the computer. Okay, so whenever I am coming, I open the file through the Python program, then I can readable. The data will be readable.
sir, if you
Yeah.
forgot the
Sir, the
Python program,
person.
you also can't open the file, sir.
Yeah, if I forgot the Python program means I cannot also. Yes, please. We need to create a new Python program only. Okay, we can create
Sir,
the
then
Python
we
program.
have to store the program also and the output also, sir.
Output means it is not likewise output, man. Actually, it is a data storing system. We are storing the data into the file bar.
Yes, sir, that only, sir.
Yes. Yes, no need to store. That is automatically in the file it will be stored. Program we are storing, no. For example, first thing we are saving the program. Then only we can able to execute the program, no. So program we saved. Once we completed the, what is the thing? Program means output also for your language, the output also or the data also successfully stored in the file.
Automatically it will store.
Automatically it will be stored.
If you
Okay.
run 10 times means 10 data also will be stored in the same.
Yes. For example, next day you are coming, you are adding some names into the file. Definitely, a number of times we can open the file, we can read the file, we can write into the file. That is stored into the file. Okay, that is a concept. Have you understand you get some idea about the types of file, text file and binary file?
Yes, sir. But
Yeah,
how to open? Where to go to open that file, sir?
Yes, man. Yes, I will explain you very clearly. I will explain today itself. Not an issue. Next thing, this is theory,
sir,
no?
under this file, both output and program will be stored, sir, or only output will be stored?
Wherever we can store, not an issue. Wherever we can store.
Sir,
It's no
under
need to
binary
be,
file,
yeah, binary file.
I can store both program and that output I want.
No. Output only, it should be in the file path. Okay, output only we can store as a text file or binary file or CSV file. But program means it is in Python only, no. We should save as .py only, no. No other
Okay,
go,
sir.
no. Okay, that is a concept. Okay, pa. Let me see the remaining topics. Okay, students, as a continuation, we will see that now we are coming into the core part of the file handling. Okay, 3 steps are there. Okay, 1 minute. 3 steps are there. What are the steps means? First step, opening a file. First, we need to do any operation. First of all, we need to write to the data or read the content. Write means storing. The two terms I want to explain. Write means storing into the file. Okay, read means getting the file, reading the data from the file, reading the content from the file, okay, which we already stored. Okay, that is the two concept we have to use here. Not stored, we have to use the two terms, reading and writing. That is read and write. Okay, let me see this. Opening a file. How to open a file? First we need to open the file. First step is. Second step, we need to do the operation. What are the operations? I already said, either we need to read, that is read means get the data from the file, or else we need to write into the file. We are storing the data into the file. Okay, that is concept is write. Okay, then finally the third step is very important. Once we completed our operations, once we completed our work means we need to close the file. This is the third step. Okay, so first step is open the file, and second one we need to do our operation, and third one we need to close the file. Okay, let me go to the next slide. Okay, opening the file. How to open the file, sir? Very easy concept. You can take the second syntax. Okay, file object. I'm just highlighting one. You can see the second one. Or is there no file object equal to open of file name comma mode. This is the proper syntax to open a file. What is file object, sir? If you're asking the question, means it's act as a key. In dictionary we have seen how to access a value in the dictionary concept, second chapter. How to access a value in the dictionary, can you say?
By using the key.
Yes, by using the key only. That is the only one way to access the value. Likewise here, how to access the file, sir? If you're asking, means through the object. This is called file object. Okay, through its file object only we can access the what is the thing, we can access the file. Likewise a room key concept. Okay, the same concept we
Sir,
discussed in
mode
the,
means
yeah, I will tell that likewise in the dictionary. Okay, so file object is very important. Let me see the next part. Okay, equal to open is a function. It is a predefined function. It is defined in the Python standard library. Okay, the open function will do two things. Two things it will do. Okay, first thing, it will open the file, as you know that. Okay, from the name itself you can understand it will open the file. Okay, if the file is there means. If the file is not there, what will happen? It will create a empty file, then open it. Okay, this is very important question. What is the purpose of open function, or what the open function will do? It will do two things. First thing, it will open a file. If the file is not there in the computer, means it will create the new file in the name. Okay, which names are file name we have to given in the double quotes. Okay, whatever file name, for example, let us see
inside that
gautam.txt, whatever name.
command line. Inside that code only, no, sir.
Yeah,
While
inside the
writing
code,
the code in
inside the argument, we should
program.
pass as argument open function. Okay, inside the open function we need to give the file name. And let I talk about the mode. What is mode means? In what operation we
Read
are
or
going
write
to do?
mode.
Yes, very nice. Okay, there are 3 type of modes are there. Okay, read mode, write mode, and third one is append mode. Okay, append you can use 1 minute. Append you can easily understand. What is append? We have deal the word in the list. What
Adding
is append?
something.
Yeah, adding. Where we are
Joining.
adding?
without changing the
In
word
the end
that
of
we
the
are adding.
list.
Very good, very good. Joining, that is another one concept. Adding the new content where at the end of the line, end of the thing. Okay, in the list we use that. Okay, so likewise the same thing. Three modes are there. Read mode, you know that. Write mode, we are storing the file into it, and append mode is already the content is there. We are going to add. We are going to read. Sorry, write into the same file, but in the mode of append. The append mode, what is the use means the previous data won't affected, and the new data will be also added to the file. Okay, that is the thing. Three type of modes are there. Okay, for read mode, R, small r. Okay, that is a symbol, that is the identifier. Okay, for write mode, W. Okay, and for append mode, A. These are all the mode specifier. This is called as mode specifier. Let me see this. Okay, you can see the example. Let me go to another example. That will be fine. You can see this example is good. My file. What is my file? Can you say what is my file?
A variable, sir.
No.
File object.
Very good. File object. We have seen the syntax. No. File object equal to open of article.txt. This is called what?
Name of
File
file.
name.
File name. I said that the open function will do the two things. For example, the article.txt, such type of file is there in the computer, it will open. Suppose that type of file is not there, what will do the open
It
function?
will create a new file naming
Create
as
a new
article.
file and it will be open.
Yes, it will create the new file in the same name, what we mentioned in the file name, it will open it. Okay, I already said there is a mode. R is read mode. Now we are opening the file in the form of read mode. Okay, I already said W for write mode, A for append mode. Okay, let me see the second thing. Suppose the data is in different location means. That is the different concept. We have seen the module. Can you recall it? If the file is stored in different location, we need to mention the path. No. Can you recall in modules we used this? Even in the package also too. Could you recall?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
likewise,
sir.
but here we no need to insert, that is import the sys module. There is no need of sys module here. We can directly, we can give the location. We are simply accessing the file only. Okay, we are not importing. For import, we need to use
Sir,
the, yes.
sir, D means local disk D, sir.
Yeah. D means local disk D, / my data will be the folder name, and the poem.txt is the file name.
File
You
name.
can, now you understand, no?
Sir,
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this
Sir.
is the, yes, please.
Initially that article.txt where it will be stored, sir.
That's what we didn't give directly means the default folder is Python 3238 one folder is there in our Windows. I mean in our C colon or where you install the Python program, the interpreter. In that folder, the Python interpreter default folder, the file will be stored. Okay. Suppose we are changing the location means that we need to give the location. For example, I am storing in E colon, sir. We have seen now in module, in package also, how to access from different location. Even in
Which
pen drive
module?
also, we have to mention the address. This is the path. Okay. In which colon, under which folder, where the file is. Okay, this is the file. This is the concept. Okay. Let me come to the next one. Okay, then you want to know the new thing, raw string. You can see this highlighted one, raw string. You can see the pointer. What is raw string means? I will tell why we are using the double slash means actually we need to use the single slash only. Okay, why we are using the double slash means, for example, if I use single slash n, what's the meaning of slash n?
Next line.
Next line or new line, correct? No, so it will, data will be, the open function will confuse whether it is new line. For example, I given the folder name is new folder. Okay, folder name itself new folder. Okay, d:/n. Suppose it is a small n means, okay, /n ew folder. Okay, new folder is there. The interpreter will read, while reading the line /n, it will take. Okay, then it will get confused whether it is the user is saying the /n for new line or it is a folder name. Yes, please.
Sir,
Yeah.
that /n should be outside that argument only, no, sir.
No, inside the
We are
argument.
giving
See,
inside open only, no, sir. So no problem.
no, open off. It is argument only. No, in the open function will take two arguments. One is file name. Next one is mode. Correct? No.
Yes, sir.
Yes, bro.
They are giving inside string only, sir. It will consider as
You are saying within the double quotes we are giving, that's what it is taking as a string you are saying.
yes, sir. And we are giving inside open function. So how it can read as a function?
That's what yes, good question. I will explain it. Even though, for example, let you take the normal Python program, you just within the double quotes or single quote give new /n. What will happen? Let you see. What will happen? Nothing. It will take to the next line. Even in double quotes also, single quotes also, /n we should given in the single or double quotes only. No. So that is the first thing. And second thing, you are 1 minute. Is it understandable? My audible is reachable to you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay, because here I got some interruption, that's what. Okay. Now you see, for example, next Harith is asking a wonderful question. Sir, we are giving inside the open function, sir, even though it will take, okay, /n means. That's what we are using R. The first R is there, no. It's denoting raw string. Raw string means it is a empty string. It doesn't contain any special character. That is /n is a special meaning, no. Next line its meaning is defined, no. So it is a raw string, we can directly take it. Okay, we should give R, or else we should use double slash. Either one thing we have to follow. Okay, let me come to the point. Okay, now we are opening the things, we are about to store me. Store means I will explain it. I will directly go to the program. This
Sir,
table is, yes, please. Yeah.
in that I am not using R, sir. And I'm not using n. Instead of n, I'm writing some variable m.
Then
My
not
data
an
is
issue.
up there. Then it will no
Then it
problem.
won't get confused. For example, many escape sequences are there, no. For example, /a/r/r/h/v. These are all many things are no horizontal tab /t. In the first chapter we learned, no. Can you recall
Yes,
it?
sir.
So
Yes, sir.
if you are avoiding that letters means there is not an issue. But every time we cannot ensure no whether we are using the letter or not. Instead of we can use R before the address, or else what we can do, double slash we need to use. Simply d colon double slash if we give means not an issue. Okay, just it's an additional point only. Let me come to this text mode. You can see I already said this. Text file means initially we are going to see about the text file, but anyhow you want to know the modes. Okay, text file means R means read the text file. RB means binary file. Read for binary file. W means write. We already know.
Right.
WB
Sir,
means yeah.
Sir,
Right
if
binary.
I'm reading for binary file, it will show me as encrypted or decrypted.
Encrypted. If you are supposed to open the binary file means.
So by
When
this function I'm opening, sir.
I didn't get it.
Using RB, by using RB I'm opening, sir.
RB,
Open
yeah.
function.
And
it will show me encrypted code or decrypted code.
that is through Python program. If you are opening means the data will be as it is we stored. It will show. Okay. Suppose directly we are opening the file. The text file we stored no. I mean one separate file we are storing no. That
Yes,
file
sir.
it will be while you are opening directly without Python program. If you are supposed to open the binary file means it won't show the normal code. It will be encrypted code only. It will show.
Okay, sir. Understood, sir.
Okay, pa. So these three modes are there. Next one R plus W plus. Okay, that means read and write. W plus means write and read. That is the main difference. Okay, A plus means A mode. I already said upper mode. AB means let you come to this one. AB means binary file. B denoting binary. Okay, let you see the last one. Oh, sorry. A plus or A plus B or A plus B. AB plus. This thing is append mode in binary. Any one format we can use it. Some computer will accept A plus B. Some computer will accept AB plus. Okay.
Sir,
Any one thing we can use it. Yes, please.
append also read and write. W plus also read and write, sir.
No. That is append means yeah, of course, read and write. Write and read. Append means first we have to write, then we can read the data. R plus B means, or else RB plus means first we should read, then only we can write it.
Then W plus is equal to A plus, sir.
Yeah, no. That's what I'm saying. No, write mode. What will happen whenever we are writing the, for example, I already stored some data. I open the file in write mode. What will happen means the previous stored data, no. already which we stored, that data will be erased. Okay, have you understood, Gautam?
By using
Yes,
which
sir.
function, sir?
If you are opening the W, for example, first time if I open the file means because nothing in the data, nothing in the file, so no data will be, we won't lose it. Okay, for example, I already stored the data in the previous day. Next day I am opening the same W mode, that is write mode, means the previous data will be get erased. Okay, for suppose as you asked Harit, if you are opening the append mode means the previous data won't be erased. Okay, append means as you said, what is the thing? At the end of the file, the new data will be also added. That is, we can write it in the same file. Have you understand now what is the difference between
Yes,
W
sir.
and A? Yeah. Well, okay, pa.
The
Now
right,
fine.
sir, read
Yes,
R
please.
plus means first R plus means the previously stored data will be there after.
Yes. First we can, that is, we can read the file. Afterwards, if you want to write means we can write means, right? All the data will be erased as you
We need
coming
to
to tell.
overwrite or we can continue.
We cannot, that is overwrite only. W means overwrite. The previous data will be erased, new data only stored.
Okay,
That is the
sir.
use of R plus. W plus means first we need to write, then we can read it. Okay, if you want to store the previous data, I need the previous data also, then we have to go for A plus mode, that is append plus. Okay, or else in binary means AB plus or A plus B. Okay, that is the thing. Okay, finally, once we completed the option, all the operations means finally, this is very important concept. My file, that is object dot close. We need to, through the object, we should close the file. Okay, we didn't close the file means the program, the data which we stored in the file, it is very uncertainty. The data will be not saved successfully. Okay, so definitely we should use the, we should close the file before we are entering it. Okay, this is the concept. Okay, let me see one example program. I'm just already opening your own file. Just a minute. Okay, now the same 1 minute. Now the same concept. I'm deleting this one, it's not needed. Okay, now with the same sample.txt file, write mode, I'm opening it. You can see the second line. In the volleyball tournament, first I will, 1 minute, just to give a time, I will just modify it. Okay, now we come to that. It is not your part. Let you see this this part alone. Okay, so first we are creating the file object, that is A is a file object. Through the file object we are opening the sample.txt. okay, suppose the file is not there means I will show the file where I stored inside the PG. 1 minute. Here the sample file is there. Can you see the text file, text document? Could you see this? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So now
How
I'm
you
deleting.
stored the sample file, sir?
Now I deleted. I will show everything. Okay, now I deleted the file. Okay, so now I will go to the program. 1 minute. So I'm just typing that. As you likewise, I'm just directly I'm typing this. I'm opening the file. I already said the open function will do the two things. The sample file is there means it will open. If it is not there means it will create and open. I said no. We got it. So let
Yes,
we,
sir.
it will create the sample.txt. We are opening the file in writing mode. Okay, so I'm going to write into it. Okay, so print statement, you know, by using the for loop I'm getting the 6 names. That will be 6 times the loop will be executed. Okay, now first time I value will be 0, n equal to input. I'm getting the name that will be stored in n. Now you can see, very listen, a is object for the file sample. Okay, if I want to do any operation through the file object only I can do. No, so a dot write function, this is very important function. Using the write function I am writing the value. What is the value? N I want to write. What is n? The name which the user given, that will be there, plus I'm just adding it. For example, I am omitting for your confusion. Okay, a dot write off, I'm just giving the slash n. For next line, for new line, I'm just giving the slash n. Okay, now I'm just printing the, storing the data in 6 times. Finally I'm printing all the names are successfully stored. It's a message I want to print. Final thing, a dot close, I'm just closing the file. Now I'm saving it, I'm running the file. You can see Wait a minute. It is asking the name. Okay. For example, first I'm just giving the name Raj, Vinod, then Kiran, Harit. Likewise, I'm just giving Pratik. Okay. Then we're giving something, some name. Watson. Okay. So now I stored all the 6 names. We got the message. Okay. Now I will open the file. 1 minute. You can see the sample file deleted. No, it is now created. I am opening the text file. Just a minute. You can see the file. The name which I stored in the Python program, it will be stored properly. Can you understand this now?
I can edit here.
Yes,
Yeah, you can edit it. You can edit. You can add the one more file also. Whatever thing you can do it in the file. Not an issue. Now you can
Sir?
able. Yes, please.
If we didn't put right, we put read means we can't edit, no sir.
And that we open, yeah, we cannot, not like that. It is a text file. It is a normal notepad file. Okay, we can do whatever operation here, but in Python program we opened for file for which purpose? 1 minute. You can see the direct code. In W mode, that is read mode only, we open the file. No, so we can do only
Write mode, sir.
sorry, yeah, we can open the file in write mode only. No, so we can only able to write into the file. We cannot read it. Okay, suppose we need to open the file for reading purpose. To getting the data from the file means we need to use the R mode. Okay, here in this command line, the bottom line I made it. Could you understand? Before that I want to teach some topic to you, theory concept to you. Okay, so now we understand how to store the data permanently in it. Have you
Sir,
got
the
it?
sample file name who gave, sir?
I given. We can give whatever thing. Whatever name we can give. Sample.txt. Likewise, you can give, for example, Gautam.txt. Because it's a text file, the extension is txt. That's what. Have you understand? Yes.
Sir, once we run the program means the output will be stored as any file name. We have to go and change, no sir.
I didn't get it properly. Can you say?
Sir, if we run the program means on output data will be projected, no sir.
Yeah, yeah.
That will be automatically stored in that Python file.
For example,
no,
this is a runtime. No, as you asked, we enter the name, we printed. This is a normal Python program. No. Normal
yes,
output. No. So I'm just close this one. I close this file also. Now you can see in the sample file, the data is there. The data will be stored permanently in the disk.
Okay, sir.
Previously, in the starting, we have seen one example program, volleyball tournament. We got the 6 name list as in the form of list. But after that, once they close the program, the data is not there. Okay. So, but here by using the, I'm just don't save it. Okay. So after the running the program also, I'm opening the file. The data will be there. Okay. Can you understand the safety of the data? Could you understand this? Yeah, the data will be stored permanently unless we delete it. Suppose I deleted the file voluntarily, means that the file will be deleted. Okay, so we are storing the data permanently in a file. Okay, have you understand, students?
Yes, sir.
Okay, students, very nice to see you. I'm just taking the 5 or 6 minutes extra also. Okay, students, let me see the rest of the things in tomorrow class. I mean, next Tuesday's class. Okay, see you to all. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.